We have Jazz here. This is one of the cases where I was explaining before, if we only had more time to do these moves. Some of the moves that we try to incorporate are so detailed and intricate. We need that extra time, so we have to kind of compromise as to what we can show. Obviously, doing this breakdance move, there's a lot more involved. Not that I've ever done it, but I've seen people doing it. And so to get the full move, I probably needed an extra half a second, but we didn't have that for gameplay reasons. And so what I was able to do was take this and kind of go halfway. And you got the slow motion right there, so you can see detailed what's going on. I think we made it work successfully, and one of the other things that we were able to do with Jazz is, if you notice his torso, his lower half actually splits off of his upper torso. And so as Transformers, we're able to separate the lower half of the body and the upper half of the body. Being able to do that frees us up and gives us more options on transforms. I actually did a lot of YouTube reference for this, and found a lot of tutorials, a lot of videos on guys trying to explain. And I think the one that I found the most helpful for this guy was, it was in Korean or something like that, so I didn't even know what he was saying, but it didn't really matter. It was about the move, right? So that one really helped me out, because like I said, I've never done this move before in my life. I always wanted to, but just never got that good. The biggest thing for Jazz was his chest piece, right? So making that piece iconic and showing it to you right there and bringing it back out in the vehicle form at the very front, I thought was pretty important. So the move really lent itself to keeping this area stationary. So that's why we decided to go ahead and move his lower half independently of his upper half. So from Car to Robot, I looked at some other breakdance reference, and he was kind of coming up from a windmill and into this jumping acrobatic move. And like I said, going into Robot, we've got to have stuff that's a lot quicker. It's probably about half the time. If I can show you something on the vehicle that you can really see, oh, there's his wheel right there. That obviously came from his front. Or I like to make you think that it's coming from the front, because there are two different models, right? Right there. Ooh, there it comes. I would probably venture to say there are about 50 moving parts on the vehicle. So I can select different things on this vehicle and move them around. Got wheels right there. I even got control of the individual pistons, which when you're driving, you'll see them moving up and down. What we have to do is make sense of all these little pieces right here and figure out how in the world am I going to get all of this into that car and also into that robot. I don't have my automatic keyframe setting on purpose so that I can do this. So as soon as I snap back in time, it'll all go back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, look at that.
And I'm not even done. I'm about halfway done. Bam, there you go.
Nice.
The rule of thumbs is 2 days for each direction. So it could take up to a week to get it all fully polished to the point where you see it in game.